Luxury compact crossovers are a dime a dozen, as even Alfa Romeo, Maserati, and Porsche all have family-friendly vehicles with the dynamic DNA injected into the overall performance. It can be a daunting challenge finding the right fit for you, but in 2024, there's one great all-around crossover that checks off all the boxes and meet your demands, and that's the Audi Q5. While everyone's attention centers around the BMW X3 and sometimes the Mercedes Benz GLC, it's Audi who's produced the bestseller in this segment from Germany, despite its unassuming appearance and underrated performance. So here's what makes the Audi Q5 a great choice in this market if you're looking for a new daily driver. The automotive industry is at an inflection point, where it's obvious that technology is what defines a great vehicle today rather than plush seats and high-quality materials, specifically at this price point. While the Q5 is one of the older models amongst its competitors, the cabin is more ergonomically pleasing to interact with compared to the new Mercedes Benz GLC and soon-to-be refreshed BMW X3. The essence of the Audi lineup is understated luxury, as nothing in particular jumps out at you, aside from the virtual cockpit and MMI user interface. You'll be greeted by leather-trimmed seats for both the driver and passenger, with the option to have those front seats be heated and ventilated. Not aggressively bolstered, they are comfortable and supportive, and feel more upscale than the leatherette materials from competitors that usually come standard. We can't forget about Audi's virtual cockpit, which even today in 2024 seems cutting edge, and hasn't yet reached a point where it feels old or worn out. And with Audi's MMI user interface, its responsiveness, high-quality resolution, and intuitiveness makes it user-friendly even with the lack of physical buttons or a dial to control the head unit. Because the Q5 has been around for a while, it's one of the last to have physical controls for the climate, AC, front and rear defrosters, and 3-level heated and ventilated seats, which is rare in this market. The interior alone isn't what makes the Q5 so enticing, but it is a key part of why Audi has been so successful with this nameplate throughout the years. When staring at the Q5 from the outside, your first question will likely be, is it big enough for my family, and can I use this crossover on a daily basis? First, for passengers in the second row, they're going to have plenty of legroom, and despite the somewhat sporty roofline, headroom is near the top in this segment, as the GLC, Macan, and Stelvio all have more car-like designs. As with most compact luxury crossovers, you can squeeze in a third person in the center, as the Q5's width can certainly accommodate a family of 5. But for that family of 4, the Q5's available interior space should be more than adequate. For rear cargo space, you're looking at 25.8 cubic feet of room behind the second row seats, which is par for the course in this class. You'll find the Q5 to be more practical than the Mercedes-Benz GLC, Alfa Romeo Stelvio, and Porsche Macan, despite its sporty design. For smaller items, there will be cubbies with netting to keep them in place, and when the second row seats aren't in use, the increase in cargo volume gives you a lot of flexibility and versatility. Today, as we enter the mid-2020s, buyers are typically searching for an engaging and compliant vehicle, one that offers the on-road comfort of a premium luxury SUV with the handling and cornering of a sports sedan. Unfortunately, you can't have it all, as you'll be sacrificing one aspect of the driving experience for the other, especially at this price point. Audi usually takes a middle-of-the-road approach to their mainstream offerings, and while some fickle shoppers may demand more, this mentality has ultimately worked in Audi's favor. Under the hood, you'll have a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that produces 261 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque, and is paired with a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. Whether it's within the product line for the Q5 or amongst competitors, this is the sweet spot in regards to performance from a full gas-powered crossover, as the linear power band, 5.7 second 0 to 60 time, and overall smoothness of this vehicle is exactly why splurging to enter the luxury market is worth it at the end of the day, It should be worth noting, however, that for the enthusiast, the SQ5 with its turbo V6 and sports tuned suspension may appeal to your tastes, as it addresses some of the shortcomings for the Q5 in regards to handling and maneuverability on twisting and winding back roads. As a daily driver and grocery getter, this crossover is pleasant to commute in, as road noise is kept to a reasonable minimum, and the suspension provides rigidity without sacrificing comfort to the driver and passengers. Since Audi's attention to detail isn't solely focused on the driving experience alone, they can get away with not offering a heavy or weighted steering like we see with the BMW X3, as its main selling point is the interior and technology you'll be interacting with every day. The Q5 can be referred to as the Swiss Army knife of the luxury compact crossover market, as it's the one crossover that offers all the intangibles to make it a great fit for a wide range of buyers. There's always been a disconnect between what makes a vehicle in this segment a great choice and what journalists are clamoring for, despite shoppers having their own list of demands. The Q5 achieves what very few have been able to replicate, and that's offering a compact SUV that's fun to drive and own, but engineered for the consumer who's looking for the best value. This includes easy-to-use technology, a welcoming cabin, plenty of interior space for both passengers and cargo, and a road presence that's inspiring but won't draw unwanted attention. For a crossover priced around $50,000, the two words that would accurately describe the Q5 would be just right. It's not too hot, not too cold, but the happy medium that brands fail to offer in the luxury market. We hope you enjoyed this quick buyer's guide for the 2024 Audi Q5. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos like this one. And if you're interested in buying a Q5 or any other luxury compact crossover, make sure to check out our full reviews to help you find your next vehicle. And thanks for watching.